Hey everybody, it's your old pal Frank back with you again. It's been a few weeks. I thank all of you who navigated that pilgrimage series I just finished on the important places from my childhood. I got a lot of wonderful feedback on that, and I thank each and every one of you for that. So here we are, squarely into the fall season, right? Um, Football, Halloween, Thanksgiving, all that fun fall stuff, but we're not outside as much, so maybe some of you on a non-football or non-basketball day wanted something to do, and so here I am with another series for you. I have some great stuff lined up for fall and winter, some new video series I'm going to be doing, and I'm thank you for being with me today. So let's jump right in. This first series is called Life Lessons and Wisdom Gained in My 50 plus years on this planet. I now refer to myself as 50 plus because um, 53 is not something I want to be. I mean, some of you in that age bracket can definitely identify with that. So anyway, most of us that have gotten to this age have learned a lot of lessons, sometimes the hard way, right? Made a lot of mistakes. And I decided to use that kind of stuff to help maybe, give people some positive life advice and help some younger people and even help us older ones too. So let's start with this one today. Lesson one, always be true to yourself. I learned this one the hard way. Never sell out. Always be true to yourself. Okay? Never sell out who you are. I know when we were younger, many of us, going back to junior high and high school, um, we did a little bit of conforming. I think most kids, when they're that age, teenagers, you want to fit in, right? You don't want to stand out. You want to be like the popular people or like the in things you see on TV and in the movies. So maybe we followed trends. We dressed a certain way, maybe even talked a certain way, maybe even structured our friendships like that. Um, then when people get older, I mean, even in young adulthood and even older adulthood, some people just follow the crowd. I mean, like that's what a lot of people do. Unfortunately, we want to be like everybody else. We don't want to stand out. But here's what I found about that. Here's the danger in that. Every time in my life I've quote unquote sold out. Okay, that's a quote and a half. I only had two fingers up here and one here. Um, every time I've quote unquote sold out in my life, I've been very disappointed with myself afterwards. Because what normally happens when you conform to that level where you quote unquote sell out is you just feel bad about giving up your principles and you don't achieve the desired result anyway, which usually is to fit in or gain popularity or whatever it may be. I know I was always trying to please my dad, okay, which was turned out being an impossible task. And no matter how I acted, whatever I did, it just didn't work. So I lots of times compromised my own principles just to do what he wanted me to do, and he wasn't happy anyway. I didn't please him anyway. So now I've compromised my principles, and the desired result I didn't get. So all I've done is just disappoint myself. And I think more often than not, that's what happens in those cases of conformity. Whenever we try to just be like everybody else and we sell out who we really are, then lots of times we don't please them anyway, and now we just feel lousy because we've sold out ourselves. So I guess 15, 20 years ago, I just decided I'm not going to do that anymore. Because I mean, let's face facts here. People are going to like you or they're not. Bottom line. It doesn't really matter at this point in my life what I do or what I don't do. I mean, it does have an impact, but not to the degree it used to. I mean, if somebody doesn't like me by now, they're probably not gonna. So I'd rather be the person I want to be, provided I'm kind and nice with other people. I'm not saying I should be allowed to just be rude, but I can be the person I want to be, um, pursue the interest I want to pursue, be the person I want, and I'm not out there trying to please anybody because I wouldn't please them anyway. So I feel good about the person I am. And, lots of times that translates into other people feeling good about you too, which is exactly the opposite thing that you do in high school, where you try to please people by doing what they're doing and they're never happy anyway. So that's the lesson for today. Never ever sell out. Be true to yourself. It's good life advice I take every day because I like who I am. And, many of you like who you are now. Don't compromise that. You'll be sorry if you do. So that's it for today. This is a little shorty today. I'll be back with you in a couple weeks. Enjoy the fall. The weather's getting cold. Football's on. So I'll see you in a few. Peace. Take care.